In this lesson, we're going to take the time to look at how we can inline a function. Now you can also inline variables or constants, but we're going to focus on inlining a function. So a good example of this, if we would decide for some reason that we no longer want display item function to be its own method, and we'd like to just inline this so that every place that it's called, the code from the display item would run, we can do that. So let's go ahead and maximize Password Data Editor and select display item. Then we'll note in the refactor menu, we have the ability to inline a function. And we'll also note that this is available through the chord combination Alt-Shift-I or Option-Shift-I on the Mac. When we hit this, it brings up an inline method dialog. It tells us the name of the method it's going to inline. We'll select all invocations and determine whether or not we want to delete the method declaration. Here, we're going to go ahead and delete it. And we can again preview what's going to happen if we go ahead and execute this inlining. So what we'll see is that within Password Data Editor, we'll actually have some changes in our code. Essentially, everywhere it's making the call to display item, it will reintroduce the code from that function. So we can see that's going to happen in multiple places, and then as we scroll down even farther, down towards the bottom, we'll note that the display item method is going to be gone. So here we have the display item method, and here it will be removed. So let's go ahead and do this, select OK, and we'll see that we no longer have that method. Display item is now gone, and if we look in Password Data Editor, what we'll see is that everywhere that method used to be display item, it now has that try-catch block containing that same code that was in display item. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this so that I don't save that change. So what we see here is that we have the ability to very easily change invocations of the method to inline function calls, where we essentially remove that method and replace the code that's in that method directly into our code at the place the method was called.